And spawning in the bottom left hand corner of the Old Republic, we have the South Korean Protoss player. We have the red Protoss representing onside. It is Zoun. And spawning in the top right hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the blue Protoss player. We have the South Korean Protoss representing T1. It is herO. Here we go. From here we are going to be opening up, going to be settling in. Whew. And welcome to our PvP. Eyes are on our initial units here to see how many gateways we throw down, whether it's going to be one gate into a cybercore, into an expansion. On a map as large as the Old Republic, we may see the attempted greedier build, otherwise we should be seeing 2 gate openers all around. Hello. As herO does move out his probe, Zoun does check his nearby natural location. We can see here second gateway is thrown down for Zoun, herO staying on 1. So Zoun is going for a standard opener. herO, he has something more sinister in mind. Does he just go gate expand? He does. Wow. One of the greediest builds you can go for. Gate expand out of herO. herO, he's asking to be all in. And here comes the probe, here comes Zoun. Zoun, he will soon confirm the greed of herO, and Zoun, he has to respond to this. He cannot let it go. herO does scouts. herO, he confirms the placement of the second pylon. Zoun confirms the lack of second gateway and the earlier nexus. And Zoun is too late to proxy. Does he expand or does he throw down the robo? A robo can still lead into a one-way all in, but the rush distance background is longer on this map. Does open up double stalker. And again, here he's intentionally chasing. He's just not letting this probe go. Making sure there's no cheeky shenanigans. Nothing cheeky. No shot, Zoun just expands. No shot. Okay. I mean, he won't be able to. herO with the pylon block, he will delay. Delays the expansion. herO, he gets the hell out of there. Pylon's going to be focused down. Zoun, he's going to be cranking out additional stalkers. herO's already on 2 bases, by the way. He's already on 2 expansions. We have a robo on the way as well. Like, no shot we're going to get the Nexus. He is! Zoun! There's the Nexus. Ay, ay, ay. Meanwhile, in the chat, thank you so much. Papiga este pecoeta. ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenidos. Thank you so much for resubscribing for 16 months. Thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you so much for the support. We do appreciate it. Este pecoeta. Gracias, papi. Gracias. But Zoun is miles behind. He's miles behind here. Insanely late expansion. Again, herO, look at the worker disparity. He's got 33 probes. So to go through 3 workers, he's got a safety battery. Here he's at, oh no! He does that control. 1 more volley away from bringing down that stalker. Yeah, uno más. Zoun, he has to pull away. Behind this herO, he can start his own safety immortals. Goes Prism first. That's risky, by the way. That is quite risky. With the earlier War Prism, herO, he can harass across the map to take a further lead. To gain a further lead. Blink has begun for Zoun. Zoun is still down 8 workers. Oh, can he catch the Prism? Oh, the Prism! Oh, miscontrol! He can! 1 more volley! Oh my god. Whew. Prism barely does get away. But again, here he did leave the army. Oh, he did leave the Prism idle. Barely gets out, just barely. And Zoun commits. This is Zoun's moment. I say that. Forced to recall. Here he does race back home. Zoun is paranoid about the War Prism. But herO didn't move out. No. Yeah, here he did not move out. Zoun ready for something that's not coming his way. herO just chilling. Saves the Prism. Starts immortal production. Maintains that economy as well. And now is just getting further ahead by claiming a third. Now, from here, Zoun has potential to turn this into a 2-base all-in. For the time being, he's still only on 2 gases. There we go. 3rd gas is on the way. He's getting up to 4 gateways, 4 gate blink, and we'll see if he throws down a 5th and 6th gateway or if he expands. Personally, I'm still opposed to the expansion just because Zoun is still far behind, and we need to do something to make up for that. But it looks like he does want to expand. Okay, Zoun. Okay, let's go. So in this kind of position, are there ways to recover in this game? There are. When it comes to positioning your opponents, say War Prism Harass, Adept Shades, Adept Rumblies, Adept Counterattacks, going to Dark Templar. I would say another big way to actually pull this off is to skip tech. So your traditional kind of trajectory when it comes to your main army in PvP is Blink Stalker into Immortals, into Charge, into Archons. I would have said we can try to skip tech and go straight into Disruptors, but instead we are going straight into Glaive Adepts. Now, Glaive Adepts are viable in PvP in the mid game. They're essentially like a 2.5 base all-in or 3 base all-in. So basically, Adepts, they do decently when it comes to buffering against Stalkers, buffering against Immortals, and just becoming this kind of zoning force and your buffer zone for your own Stalker army. They don't scale well to a longer game. As your opponent builds up their army and refines their composition, they will outscale you. Adepts, they can trade quite well against charge lots, for example. But this also means that Zoun is not going to be taking up into Archons or Disruptors or any further tech. It means that the longer this game goes on, he will get further and further ahead. Zoun he's all in. He's all in with this. It's going to be all or nothing. We need that Mass Adept. It's coming. Oh, here's doing the same. Yeah, instead of going to Charge Archon, here he's doing the same thing, going into Glaive Adepts. Oh, that's unfortunate. So we have the same style from both players, except one has a better economy. Ay, ay, ay. Este herO. Adepts are threatening Shade. Here he's pushing across the map. He's got four Immortals. As the armies clash. Adepts are Shade in. herO is ready. Oh my god. hero's in position. Army does go for the dive. Force fields a zone back to the Immortals. Oh, the Prism. Prism does survive. Not that much anti-air. And Immortals, they do cross over. Yeah, they cross over. They maintain this position. Stalks to go for the dive. They will focus on the Prism just barely. Can they get it? Oh my god, just barely. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's too little too late here. The Immortals, they snowball out of control. Breaks through the main army. Stalkers, they blink in. They tank the Adepts. Takes over the natural. And herO has done it. herO, he has broken down. There's nothing left. We're down to 3 batteries. GG gets called, and herO will take game number 1. Whew. GG. GG, well played. Again, a brutal start there for Zoun. Winding it back, if you recall, herO, he had a lead from the very beginning of the game. herO went gate expand. herO took a worker lead, and he kept that worker lead the entirety of the game. Meanwhile, Zoun, he was trying to play catch up, but he wasn't quite able to. The Adept Harass wasn't quite worth it, wasn't quite doing enough damage. Likewise, he'd go into Glaive Adepts, but so did herO. herO, he met him where he was in terms of tech, in terms of composition. So in the end, was not able to catch herO with his pants down. GG. And GG, well played. With that, herO does take a 1-0 lead in the series, and now we're getting ready for game number 2. Going to be loading into Mothership. No boy. Yo, este lechito, papi. Este lechito. Hope you're doing well, papi. Hope you're doing well. So we're jumping into game number 2. And spawning in the bottom side of Mothership, we have the South Green Protoss player. We have the Blue Protoss representing T1. Leading the series 1-0, it is herO. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have his opponents. We have the red Protoss player. The red Protoss player himself. We have the South Green Protoss representing on side. It is Zoun. Not being cute, I'm going to be matched. Esteleti. Calm down, baby. Calm down. Ah. Hope you're doing well, though. Como siempre, como siempre. Let's go. Let us go. As from here, this time it is going to be a 2-gate opener out of Zoun, likewise 2-gate opener out of herO. So this time herO does play standard, but eyes are on our workers. herO, he is going for the proxy. Yeah, he's setting up here in the center of the map. Remember, this is a 3-player spawn map. We're setting up at the center, but Zoun, he will find herO. He does find the probe. Yeah, he finds them. Oh, herO, he, I'm sure, saw the direction of the worker. Yep, he did see the direction. Does move towards top left. And Zoun, are we setting up as well? He is. Let's go. Zoun, he fakes the scout, throws down the pylon. Zoun is going for the one base all in. He's going for the all in, going for the proxy. And herO, he will confirm that a pylon is missing. You can see he's looking. He's searching for the pylon. He finds nothing. There's a proxy Stargate, not an all-in. Okay, my apologies, not a one-base all-in. This is a proxy. This is designed to get economic damage done, but this is not designed to kill. Zoun is still looking for herO. herO, he himself does go for his own defensive robo. So if he was up against a one-base all-in, herO, he would have that defender's advantage. We can see, though, of course, it is a Stargate, not a robo. So I do prefer Zoun's position here. I do prefer his position. herO does shade past. Shades past towards the main. Oracle's on the way. Here he still has no idea that the Oracle is coming. Still doesn't know. Oh! He shades in? What? No! Yeah, he does shade into the main. Getting 1, 2 probes. Oh, right, that was herO's pylon. herO, that was his own pylon. He opened himself up. He opened up in towards the main, and that's going to be 6, 7 probe kills, critical damage already, and Zoun, he needs some counter damage. He needs some equivalent, if not greater damage across the map. Does that towards the main base. The main base is open, is exposed, there's 2 sentries to defend. Time to commit. He commits in, he gets 2. 2, 3, 4, maybe 5? Up, just barely. 5 probes, not bad. We get some decent damage here, but bearing in mind, herO, he achieved that and much more earlier. Killing 7 probes and he's still not done. Did go for the robo, into Prism, into Adepts, drops into the main. SimCity does not matter, and this is getting out of hand. Yeah, this is too much. This is becoming far too much here. As he gets 2, 3, 4, another 5 probe kills. Oof. He cancels the shade, commits even further. Getting another 7, 8, 9, 8. 8 probes goes down, and herO, he has a massive lead here. 21 probes to 14 workers. Zoun does have the expansion, to be fair, but herO's committing. Yeah, herO, he's just going for the all-in. Did lose his Warp Prism, true. Prism did go down, but herO's just sending it. He's just sending it back. As he moves out, so does Zoun. And we're setting up for the base trade. Yep, we're going for the base trade. Zoun does have the Stalker lead. He can also set up a Stasis. True. There it is. Stasis trap on the high ground. Zoun moves in. Nothing at home to defend. I think I favor Zoun in this position here. The Stasis goes off. Massive Stasis trap. Zoun breaks into the main. Adepts, they pop off against the workers. Probe's going to be falling. Here he has 2 Stalkers to defend. He has 2 Stalkers at the same time, only 1 Immortal. Now to 1 Stalker. Pushing into the main base, the boys are being pulled. And the herO, he just doesn't have the DPS. He doesn't have the army. Nice force field. Okay. Very nice force field. Alas, now this is defensive immortal. Ooh, fails to lock him down. Oh no, never mind. The micro, the force fields. He locks him in. That's crazy. Oh my god. The force fields were insane. herO, calm down, baby, calm down. Taking down the final stalker. And what do we have left? We have 3 stalkers remaining. 3 stalkers for Zoun. At the same time, we have herO with 3 stalkers, 2 sentries, and the immortal. GG gets called. herO, he comes out on top of the base trade, and herO will claim the series 2-0. GG. That was crazy. That was some crazy micro out of here. I mean, things got very dire. Things are very dire, of course. The armies, they passed by each other. We did commit to the base trade. We saw that herO, even though he had no units of him to defend, he did have a defensive warp in, and he was able to do as much damage as he could with those 2 stalkers. He barely held on. I mean, I say that he did lose all of his probes, but he was able to whittle down the stalker count to 3. Only three stalkers left for Zoun. Likewise, the force fields were crazy out of herO, locking in that immortal. It was only barely locking in as well. It was like 1 force field that was pushing the immortal forward to allow for like 1 or 2 extra volleys. It was very close, very clutch. Took 3 force fields, but did bring down the immortal. GG. GG, well played. herO, he does claim the series, and with that, herO does advance on to the grand finals. herO, you're an animal. He's an animal, papi. Este herO. The pylon blocks was that's good game was wild. Yeah, true. Winding it back, that's where it almost all started. If you recall, it was herO. He threw down the pylon at the wall, so, which means he had control of the door. Basically, the door was in control of herO, so he could cancel the pylon to allow the adepts in, to allow them in. Este herO. And with that, we are jumping into our next semifinals. herO, he is currently waiting in the grand finals, waiting for the winner of this series. It is going to be a PvP between Classic and Shameless. Let's go. The PvPs continue. We're jumping into Winter Madness.